Hello, my name is Lucas, this is Bit and I'm here to talk about Junji Ito's TOMIE, which I read about a week and a half ago, the last time I uploaded my last video. And I just haven't been in the best of moods, so I don't feel like setting up the lights and camera and everything. I just use my phone as always. But this is a truly bizarre and disturbing story. Probably my second favorite of the longer series that I've read, which is Gyo, Tomie, and Uzumaki. Uzumaki is by far and away the best one. And Gyo is pretty good, but it's just like a bunch of farting. Tomie is extremely disturbing because it's about this girl who seems to be possessed as a succubus, who always comes back to life and drives men of any age to kill her and to go insane. And you just see lots of different stories. It seems like the purpose of getting completely maimed and cut into pieces, as often happens, is that each part can rematerialize into a full Tomie, but then they will have big problems with each other later, and they will drive the men that follow them to try to kill the other, and then eventually they'll go crazy and kill her, and then cut her up, and then, she'll regrow from blood or hair, or bone, or any piece of her that is still around, and seems to be able to control how quickly she grows. It's interesting. It's a lot of one-off kind of stories of different situations that Tomie could be in, and whether it's in a small village, chunks of her have been thrown in to the river and have just been growing in a pond, or she meets a very handsome young man who works as a model and slices him up, and eventually gets him burned, and he plots revenge for the rest of his life. But then she's regrown and moved on to a new generation, but he is seeking revenge and even tries to capture her within cement, for as good as that does. Of course, it starts with some very shoddy artwork in the very first chapter. I guess it was written much earlier than the other chapters, where her teacher, who she's in a relationship, who she met when she was young, or when he was young, and caused him all kinds of trouble, and probably did some really terrible things to him as a young boy, when she was just growing inside of the puddle by the beach. No need to think about that, you can imagine. But yeah, it starts with him telling the kids, okay, she fell down to her death, let's chop her up, put her into pieces, and everyone here is responsible for one piece, distribute the pieces. And it's just graphic and disturbing, and I like it. But Uzumaki is the best of his work. That's all I have to say. Thank you.